Princess Diana, the most beloved member of the British royal family, once said, "The entire world loved me, except the one person I loved." Diana was the first wife of King Charles, the current monarch of England. Though she came from a modest background, her life changed dramatically when she married Prince Charles.
She was so beloved by the people that she was famously known as the People's Princess. Such widespread popularity is something few, if any, members of the royal family have ever achieved.
Her life began like a fairy tale, graceful, full of hope, and admired by many. But its ending was marked by sorrow and deep tragedy. Despite having everything the world could offer, she was denied the one thing she longed for most: true love, and the dignity she deserved from the one she gave her heart to.
In the end, she was forced to sever all ties with the royal family. But fate had written a tragic destiny for her. Just 1 year after her divorce, she lost her life in a devastating car accident.
Diana, Princess of Wales, has been killed in a car accident.
Princess Diana was born on July 1st, 1961, into the prestigious Spencer family, a high-class lineage in Britain. Her father, John Spencer, even worked under King George and later under Queen Elizabeth, serving the royal household in a professional capacity.
Despite being born into such a high-class family, Diana led a remarkably simple life. She studied at a boarding school in Switzerland. Beyond academics, she had a deep passion for music, piano, and dance.
Diana was just 16 years old when she first met Prince Charles. At that time, Charles was 29 and was actually in a relationship with Diana's elder sister, Lady Sarah Spencer. Back then, Prince Charles was extremely popular among women and was involved in multiple relationships.
2 years later, Diana moved to London. During that time, she worked as a school teacher and took care of young children. For this job, she was paid just $5 an hour.
Diana was invited to Prince Charles's 30th birthday party, and it is said that this is where their friendship truly began. Slowly but surely, their bond grew stronger and eventually turned into a romantic relationship.
But while Diana became deeply invested in the relationship, Charles did not feel the same way. Sadly, this wasn't clear to Diana. Though she often heard troubling rumors about Charles, she chose not to believe them. In February 1981, shortly after their engagement, a reporter asked Diana and Prince Charles a simple yet powerful question. "Do you love each other?"
Diana answered without hesitation, "Yes, of course." But Prince Charles paused and then said something that shocked the world, whatever love means.
In love? Whatever in love means.
Later, Diana admitted, "At that moment, I was in complete shock. Deep down, I realized I had made a terrible mistake."
Shortly after their engagement, Diana became incredibly famous in the media. She moved out of her London flat and began living at Buckingham Palace. But after moving into Buckingham Palace, Diana struggled with loneliness. She spent most of her days planning the wedding and practicing dance to keep herself occupied.
In the vast halls of Buckingham Palace, Diana had no one truly by her side. She thought about leaving the relationship, but by then, the media and the public were already watching their every move. From that moment on, there was no way out. The wheels of destiny had already begun to turn. And finally, just 3 weeks after her 20th birthday, the date was set. On July 29th, 1981, Diana was to marry Prince Charles in what the world would later call the wedding of the century.
Their wedding was broadcast live, reaching nearly 1 billion people through television and radio. Thousands more lined the streets to catch a glimpse and offer their blessings. Years later, she revealed a shocking truth. Before marrying Prince Charles, she had met him only 13 times. And she found out just a day before the wedding that Charles did not love her.
Let me inform you that at that time, Charles was involved in an affair with another woman named Camilla, who is now his wife. Camilla was married at that time. Therefore, if Charles wanted to marry Camilla, she had to obtain a divorce from her husband first, and only then could Charles marry her.
However, according to the British royal family's rules at that time, no male member of the royal family was allowed to marry a divorced woman. Because of this, Charles chose Diana for marriage. However, the love between them was one-sided.
After the marriage, when Diana started living at Buckingham Palace, she faced many challenges. The other members of the royal family were not warm or welcoming toward her.
During this time, Diana developed an eating disorder. Sadly, no one in the royal family offered her any support. Not even Charles.
Meanwhile, Diana's relationship with Charles was slowly falling apart. One day, she approached Queen Elizabeth, seeking help about Charles's affair. But the Queen simply replied, "I don't know what you should do. I can't trust Charles either." That was the only help Diana ever received.
Life inside the royal family was slowly becoming suffocating for Diana. In a 1995 interview, she said, "At that time, I was so helpless that I sometimes wished I could just end my life."
During this difficult time, Diana gave birth to her two sons, Prince William and Prince Harry. But even after everything she had been through, she never turned away from the people.
While the rest of the royal family kept their distance from the public, Diana connected with everyone effortlessly. To the people of Britain, she became like a member of their own family.
At that time, there were many misconceptions about AIDS and HIV. Some people even believed that the disease could spread through touch. In 1987, Diana shook hands with an AIDS patient without wearing gloves. That single act shattered the stigma and erased many of the misconceptions about AIDS across Britain.
Besides, Diana was involved in many charities. In Angola, a landmine-infested area, she walked wearing a bomb suit to raise awareness and donations for the people there. She even participated like an ordinary person in a school competition for mothers.
Diana often broke the strict protocols of the British royal family. She frequently mingled freely with the people around her. In 1992, Prince Charles and Princess Diana separated and began living apart. The royal family did not approve of this separation. It was a very difficult time for Diana.
She revealed that during this time her phone was tapped. Wherever she went and whatever she did, it was all closely monitored. In November 1995, Princess Diana gave an interview to the BBC where she spoke openly about many issues concerning the royal family. She even addressed Prince Charles's affair.
She said, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded."
Well, there were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded.
With this statement, Diana was indirectly referring to Prince Charles's affair with Camilla. She even admitted publicly to having had a relationship of her own that lasted for 2 years.
After this interview, Diana was pressured by the royal family to agree to a divorce. In 1996, Prince Charles and Princess Diana officially divorced.
Many of you might have seen pictures of Princess Diana and Prince Charles smiling together. But remember, those were just photographs. In front of the reporters, they never revealed the real truth of their lives.
Just 1 year after the divorce, on the night of August 31st, 1997, Princess Diana's car crashed in a tunnel on the streets of Paris. There were 4 people in the car. 2 of them died on the spot. 1 survived.
Diana was critically injured in the crash. She was rushed to the hospital immediately. Her arm was broken, and she had a severe injury to her heart. The doctors operated on her for 2 hours straight. But Diana never regained consciousness. Due to internal bleeding, she passed away around 4 a.m.
With Diana's death, many truths came to light. At the time her car entered the tunnel, a group of paparazzi were chasing her vehicle. These paparazzi mainly focused on taking pictures of celebrities.
However, at the time of Diana's accident, the photographers did not help anyone. They just stood there, busy taking pictures.
Additionally, alcohol was found in Diana's driver's blood. Many experts have stated that Diana was wearing her seatbelt in the car, so there is no doubt about the cause of her death.
Meanwhile, the survivor of the accident was not wearing a seatbelt. These facts gradually increased suspicion. Then, a note written by Diana a few days before the accident came to light. The note read that her husband was planning to kill her in a car accident by applying the brakes. Upon learning about this note, many believe that Diana might have been pregnant at the time of her death. They also suspected that the British royal family, worried about Diana's popularity, had planned to kill her.
Although the British police later investigated Prince Charles, they found nothing suspicious.
After Diana's death, the British royal family did not officially issue any condolence message for 7 days. However, Princess Diana's popularity forced them to express their condolences, and her funeral was carried out with due honor. At that time, nearly 2.5 billion people around the world watched Diana's funeral.
Princess Diana died at the age of only 36. It has been nearly 27 years since her death, yet Princess Diana remains the people's princess in the hearts of the public.
But Princess Diana's life teaches us a great lesson. Wealth, fame, and possessions all fade away if there is no true love in our lives.
What do you think? Was Princess Diana's death a conspiracy, or was it a tragic accident? Please don't forget to share your valuable opinions in the comment box below.